So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So it is time for the, I think, final part of Sunspray Summer Resort on this easy breeze trip, a curtain call for a colorful summer night. So let us head off to that quest, which is right nearby. And depending on how long or short it is, this video might mostly be side quests around this area. Oh, dang it. As I spill the contents of my inventorium all over the floor. Is there anybody else I was working on? Not a great piece. It does have elemental mastery and attack, but they're all flat. Why you gotta be so flat? This could maybe be something. I don't know. Do I even want to waste it on this though? Who else in the heck was I working on before? I feel like you maybe had a good piece or two. You need elemental mastery. Ugh. Again, you need elemental mastery? What are these drops? These horrible, horrible drops. I mean, maybe... Do I want to waste it on that when I could get one that's better? Hard to say. Energy recharge. Auroran had a good piece at least. That turned out well. Interesting that it has sparkles now. I wonder if it has at least 3 that maybe it gets a different aura to it. Like, hey, congrats, you actually have 4 pieces that look like they fit relatively well. I said enhance to next tier. And of course it's flat defense. Are you the person I need to talk to? I'll be Sarah. In with the mushrooms and now some wild root veggies. The drink's all ready. Want to try some? I'm sorry, did you say mushrooms? Sure did. All just ordinary ingredients and seasoning to help improve the flavor. The stage is set. An ordinary drink simply won't do justice to the music that's about to be served, if you say so. Oh, don't worry. You're hardly the first person to try this drink today, and the others are all perfectly fine. See, they're already dancing at the stage, drinks in a hand. Come on, grab a cup and let's move to the music. Put your troubles aside and enjoy the music. Oh, but don't get too carried away, especially when you're dancing. We don't want anybody getting injured out there. Some folks danced themselves into a stupor earlier. Even when they were being carried away, they were mumbling something barely coherent. I can see the hilly churls. They're dancing beside me. Anyway, I'm sure you get the picture. Get on stage and have some fun. Maybe the hilly churls were dancing besides them. Wait, a feast for the senses? Quest complete? Was that it? Curtain call for a summer night. No, that's not it. That's something else, I think. Navigate. Hello? Oh, does it need to be at night? Wait until 2 days later. Okay, so that was something else. I guess that was still part of day 3. Maybe? Yeah. Wait until 2 days later. Sorry about that.
Wow! Time sure flies when you're having fun. Whew, Paimon's exhausted. Guess it's about time to head back and get some rest.
I guess even the hilly churls enjoyed some music. Okay, is this a camera thing? No, it's something else. It's a minigame. To head back. Where are we heading? We are heading to Hoo-Ha Hill. Yeah, maybe some of the stuff needs to be painted certain colors. I'm not sure. Time to rest? Alright, let's get some rest.
Morning, traveler. Morning, Paimon. Thought I'd come over and say hi, puffer, floaters, and all.
Oh, so you do actually have a puffer thing.
Morning, Mualani. How are you so full of energy? Weren't you the one partying the hardest last night?
I think I've seen her with it before, I just kind of forgot about it.
That was last night. I got a good night's sleep, and now I'm good as new. Here, take this. It's your prize for completing the album. I picked yours up too to save you the trip.
Wow! Thanks, Mualani. That was so nice.
When it comes to helping people, a good guide always thinks one step ahead, right? Oh, and speaking of work, I guess our vacation's almost over, huh? Probably for the best.
Can't
If I
vacation
don't
every
get back
day.
Soon, I'm worried my little doggy won't even remember me.
Doggy.
And after talking to the others,
You have a dog?
seems like everyone is just about ready to get back. Some are missing their families. Others are going through dandelion wine withdrawal, I guess. Even Chaska seems to be feeling it. Not that she'd ever admit it, but I have noticed her gazing back towards the Flower Feather clan at night.
I completely understand.
But summer's not over yet, so I say we squeeze a few more unforgettable moments into the time we've got left. Like another group photo.
Hey, how about taking one right here? After all this time, Paimon's grown kind of attached to this place.
Great idea! Why don't you spruce up this wall, and I'll go gather the others. See you over at the plaza!
Okay, Nana's cake. What's a Nana's cake? I guess we can do that later. A wave machine from Wavy Bay. It looks like a baby Caholosaurus. Adorable. Everyone who sees it, especially Mualani, wants to get one for her own house. That way they can enjoy the thrill of surfing at any time, any place. Okay, spray paint according to your companion's ideas. I probably need to borrow. Can I borrow you? No, I can't borrow you. According to your partner's ideas, but I need a companion first. I need a dude. Paimon wants it to be bright yellow. Oh, if we spray the top layer with orange, I bet it look great. The colors of the Flower Feather clan should make a good fit. We spray the top with orange. Okay, top layer orange. What are the colors of the Flower Feather clan? And what is the top layer? I bet that is top layer. Orange zone painting complete. Sort of. Kind of. Is it though? I don't believe you. It's not sticking! I think Paimon said she wanted that, yeah, bright yellow. Oops. I'm trying to switch it. Thank you! Yellow zone painting complete. Flower Feather clan, I'm assuming red. Yeah, it gave us a little red as a hint. Can I switch it? Please? Game? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why right now it's being so fussy. Red zone painting complete. Fits as well as I thought. Sweet. And Paimon expected nothing less from you. Okay, spray paint according to... Mualani probably wants blue. A blue hue would be a lucky color for this cabin.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Filled in the gaps for me. That's good.
Guys, over here! We're gonna take a picture together! Oh, not bad, not bad. You're all looking full of energy this morning. Not a trace of bedhead or dark circles in sight.
Whoa. You even look out for stuff like that?
Well, what kind of guide would I be if I didn't pay attention to the details?
Yeah, and what kind of bard would I be if I didn't appreciate a good drink?
What's that got to do with anything?
Somehow, though, I know exactly what he means.
Friends that talk nonsense together stay together.
Do you really think that? Or are you just playing along to keep Tone Deaf Bard happy too?
I see no harm in a bit of nonsense.
Here, put on this Asha headband. It's a souvenir from the rest of us.
Oh, thanks. I doubt I'll get to keep it, though. Just like I miss my
It really suits you.
glasses and mask
Alrighty
from
then.
D-Loop's quest.
3, 2, 1.
Paimon?
Sorry. All that nonsense has got Paimon's head muddled. Her mind's gone completely blank.
Don't want it all to end, huh? Are you worried once you say those words, the vacation will officially be over?
How the... Paimon thought peacemakers couldn't read people's minds.
Oh, Paimon.
Don't worry, Paimon. Summer's sure to come again. Just like you said when you made that wish to the Pyro Archon. Even though we'll all be going our separate ways, as long as we cherish each other's friendship, I just know that our paths will cross again.
Bennett's becoming quite the talker, huh, Professor Venti?
Well, I wouldn't dare take credit for something like that.
Your tone would suggest otherwise. Come on! Paimon was just starting to feel inspired!
Why don't we just give it another try?
Yeah, let's do it all together this time.
Huh. What should we shout?
Lucky Star? Genuinely, though, I think Bennett should stay here for at least like a year or something. Get his dang meridians back in order. So he's attuned to the ley lines, because the other Natlan characters were able to leave Natlan for short periods of time. And then he can, you know, still see his dads, he can still go on adventures, even spend probably long periods of time in Mondstadt.
Sounds good!
3, 2, 1.
Lucky Star!
But maybe just spend a fair, decent time here. And that way, once he's reattuned, he won't be bad luck anymore. You have a wonderful time with your friends.
So, what are your plans for the future, Bennett?
If you're having trouble deciding, you can always park it in the People of the Springs for a bit. Or however long you want, really.
Thanks for the kind offer, Moalani. I actually went to see the Pyro Archon to tell her how grateful I am for everything she's done for me. She told me that the domain we entered was an abyssal simulation of the Mare Javari. It was extremely unstable, and now it's completely gone.
Simulation, huh?
Later,
How does that work?
When we got onto talking about my future, she said I was more than welcome to stay here in Natlan, but also that she would respect my decision, whatever it turned out to be. And after thinking it over, long and hard, I've decided to return to Mondstadt.
You miss your dads, don't you?
That's definitely part of it. I promised to tell them everything that happened on this adventure, and I can't go back on my word.
It's not like you're never allowed to leave again if you become a Natlanese citizen, which, I mean, technically you already were.
But also, when I said goodbye to my mom and dad, I promised them I'd become the most legendary adventurer in all of Teyvat someday. And no adventurer should stay in one place for too long.
Bennett.
I'm just saying take some adventuring jobs around here to get
Luck
attuned.
starts going downhill again the moment you leave Natlan.
It's fine. The warmth and kindness I've experienced on this adventure is enough to get me through all the challenges that lie ahead. As I attempt to shape my own fate, I want to take that same kindness and pass it forward. That's something I've always believed in.
Hear, hear! To our leader! To our leader, Bennett! Cheers!
This is gonna be another all-nighter, isn't it?
The fun never stops! Who's up to perform next?
Bennett's almost fallen asleep several times now.
No. I can still keep going.
Go get some rest now, guys. And seeing as you've still got the energy, I'll leave the cleanup to you, Mualani.
Huh? Why me?
Traveler, perhaps you could join me for a walk?
Oh, got some secret
great
god
spot.
stuff to talk about. Nope. Why am I in aiming mode? Go to the place Fenty mentioned. Is there anything else here, though? Ooh. Wait, does it explode? It does. Survey added to the archive. Way up on the hill, man. Which hill? All the way over here.
You might be tone deaf, but you sure know how to sniff out a good view.
Glad you like it. Some stories aren't meant for the birds. Only for the stars high in the sky.
Time for a bedtime story? There's some secrets you want to reveal to me?
More like a story that begins with time itself. Long, long ago, time began to write the story of this world.
Easteroth. Again, we get to see that name. We haven't seen it in a really long time. Not since in a very early quest, I believe in Mondstadt.
To her, all living beings were equal, both in their value and in significance. Like an ancient scroll, she engraved upon her memory all people, all events, all encounters, and all farewells. Back then, as an animal spirit, I had a chance encounter with time at the Thousand Winds Temple. Hearing my wishes, she entrusted me with fragments of her power and authority.
Seeds brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
Sounds like you've heard the story of time in the wind before. Charming, isn't it? Through the memories engraved in rituals, poems, ruins, and ancient texts, the same beings she considered so insignificant have met her, time and time again.
So, this is the story you wanted to share?
More like the prologue. The corruption of the Mare Javari is tied to time itself. To put it another way, it is a calamity present in every moment that will ever be. Unlike time herself, I have always cherished many wishes in my heart. 500 years ago, to prevent the corruption of the Mare Javari from spreading beyond Tenochtitlan, I blew it off the timeline, turning it into the Windless Land.
So that's the truth behind the Mare Javari's disappearance. Remember, that was the questline we did with Stanley as well.
Oops, seems like I may have confused you. If you're asking about how the Mare Javari disappeared from Tenochtitlan 2 or 3 decades ago, there may be someone else better suited to tell that story. The Mare Javari has been the bearer of too many stories that weren't meant to be its own. I merely played a part in one of its chapters. And the choice I made 500 years ago came with a price. Some souls were unable to return to Mondstadt as a result, while others stayed to settle in this land, merging with the Monitu to become the Asha we see today.
Yeah, Monitu, that's the name of the little, darker ones, the little tiny ones.
So the reason you're here in Tenochtitlan is because...
Correct. I'm here to collaborate with the current Pyro Archon, Mawika.
So you mean when we lit up the candle?
Correct again. The flame was our signal. Only by having Mawika open a rift between that space and the true Mare Javari could I sneak in and bring back all the souls who wish to return. As for my little trick of bringing back memories as well, it's not the first time I've pulled that off. Mawika also mentioned that you were planning to introduce us. Looks like I beat you to it, huh? I was glad to discover that she shares my love for fine wine and freedom. We got along great.
Really outdid yourself this time, pulling off something that big.
Well, it really took it out of me for a few days. In fact, I still feel pretty dead on my feet even now.
Oh, really?
But thinking of all the Aether mead and dandelion wine still left to drink, I suppose I can hang in there a little longer.
You don't look that tired to Paimon. So, don't think you can just pull out that little excuse and we'll suddenly foot all your bills.
Oh, how you wound me, Paimon.
Auntie.
You'll hook me up with some good liquor, won't you, traveler?
I'm curious, what do you wish for now?
I suppose to protect Mondstadt, and that everyone who wishes to stay there has the freedom to choose their own path.
I'm kind of thinking too, he did say, there's someone who can tell the story better than me, and I'm like, yeah, they're probably floating right next to me. Because we've seen 4 of these gods in a trailer now, and what they look like. Easteroth, I think, was the one that looked very much like the god at the very beginning of the game. Maybe not. Nope, she is slightly different. Easteroth is actually a different one. Never mind. She has some pretty giant halos going on. Yeah, the 4 shades. The 4 shades are the 4 gods who serve directly as envoys or emissaries under the Heavenly Principles. They were created by the Heavenly Principles after they descended to Tivat and battled against the 7 sovereigns, of which we know. Okay, so we know of 4 at this point in time. There's Naberius, ruler of life, Renova, ruler of death, Easteroth, ruler of time, and Asmodee. That one is ruler of space. Asmodee is the one that we confronted at the very beginning and looks like Kiana, who is also conveniently missing. So yeah, it's not time next to us. Space is floating next to us, but still, space might be able to tell us a little bit more about time, and he may have still been alluding to that. Anyway, Sunspray Summer Resort Part 4 complete. Okay, anything else? Well, funsies, or is it side quest time? Since that was only 23 minutes, like I said, I thought it would be shorter. And that's fine by me. Good don't always necessarily mean long. Genshin. Painted summer gift. How close are we to getting this? None whatsoever, so let's do the holiday event stuff. Because I feel like some of these other quests might stick around. Okay, travels are fuller with friends. Go to quests. I suddenly have hiccups. Apologies. Yeah, a lot of these summer quests end up prepping us for, like, oops, the new area. So I wonder if that was a lot of nod cry prep there, given some of the trailers they've been showing. Ah! I may need to borrow a little dude to get up here. Maybe I could take the stairs. Color the balloons and decorate the Easy Breeze Market. Forget entirely how to do this. Does it matter the color? Oh no, not that! timed. There we go. I am missing one. It's in the sunflower eyes. Does it matter what color? So otherwise everything's probably just gonna be blue. Or whatever color I'm on at the time. Embrace this carnival of colors. What's it wants to hit? Balloons covered. Oh, there they are. They're floating up. I'm like, I don't see no dang balloons. Are they super limited in time? No! Did I get enough? Okay, get a bunch of stuff there. Is there more, though? Travels are fuller with friends. You bump into someone who is telling stories. Oh, maybe it's a whole bunch of stuff in various areas. It's not just one quest that you do a whole bunch of things for. These the type of fish I need to paint? Don't think so. So maybe it's actually a whole bunch of quests around the area. It looks just like you, except for the color. Let me guess. I need to be red. Let me change. Thank you. Oh, it's as cute as you are. Yeah, things might have color hints. Hello there, do you have a moment? I've got a story I want to share. What's it about? It's about traveling, friends, and family. In the people of the Springs, there was once a famous traveler by the name of Akami. Together with his Kaholosaurus companion, Cow Cow, he embraced on a long journey their quest to traverse all of Natlan and feast on its delicacies. Whether they've arrived somewhere new, Akami and Cow Cow would search for the most beautiful stones around to keep as a memento. The culinary journey brought them to countless places, filled with their backpacks with innumerable beautiful stones, and stuffed their bellies with a myriad of delectable dishes. Legend has it by the time they made it back to the people of the Springs, Akami was as paltry as yours truly. But that's all by the by. The crux of this preamble is that the duo encountered many wonderful tales on their travels. And if your ears are ready to listen, I'd be more than happy to share all those happenings with you. I assure you, you won't regret taking the time to stop and listen. Quest complete? Wait, is that it? I just talked to the dude. Sure thing, I'm all ears. Have a seat. I assure you won't regret taking the time to stop and listen. Oh, okay, so this is a thing. Journey 1, A Tale of Two Boxes. The first step on the journey of Cow Cow and Akami, you push aside the boxes and open up the path ahead. Reach the destination and collect Nana's cakes. Maybe I have to do a bunch of other stuff in order to get there. During the travels Are Fuller with Friends challenge, you need to guide Cow Cow and Akami to help each other reach the finish line together. Cow Cow is small, making him good at jumping and moving through narrow spaces, while Akami is larger with significant weight and strength, making him great at pushing heavy objects and activating mechanisms. Great, it's a limbo minigame. Stage items will move based on the direction and magnitude of the external force they receive. Make use of this to reach the finish line more smoothly. Assuming I need to press that button. Oh, I see. I got... No! How do I reset it? I knocked it over, but it went the wrong direction. The task was understood. The challenge was still failed. Oh, I can't go down like at all. Okay, that got across. Oh wait, no, no, no! I gotta get the cake! There we go. Alright, let's step out on the stage of our journey. Push aside those two boxes blocking the way. They're like big boulders on our path. Only boulders are natural and boxes are not. The door's closed. Maybe Akami and Cow Cow can use the boxes to get it open. Journey 2 of Doors and Duties. Can I jump on him? I can. Don't you? Great. Okay, we gotta switch it up a little. Our journey through life, we open and close countless doors. When at all possible, try to say hello when entering and farewell before leaving. Okay, Akami thinks about it. Oh, maybe we can use our own body weight as well. Are we gonna have to stand on people? Oh dear. How? Maybe this is enough for him? Travel companions always will and must help each other out. Only then can they keep moving forward, but sometimes Akami wonders, will there come a day when Cow Cow will grow to be heavier than him? Probably. Kaka felt a sudden spark of inspiration, which Akami immediately picked up on. Ah, maybe we have to jump up once more. These are probably like the hints. Alternatively, I can probably do this. Can he jump across this part? Oh! It's too light. Too late until it hopefully isn't. Don't you dare. Wasn't expecting the stage to have physics. Akami arrived at the conclusion that now was not the time to dwell on weight. They still had much time ahead of them, and naturally their bodies would continue to change and grow. Another riddle, another obstacle, but Akami knew that movable wooden plank would help them open a path. Aha. up here. Because I bet if I push these, it'll technically keep them open. This will probably roll down onto the button. Then how do I get him across? Do I need to go first? Leap of faith. Pry it up then jump? That sounds simple, but actually doing it, luckily for those two adventures, it turned out to be no trouble at all. One of them got hit in the face with a plank, but it's okay. Kaoko also wanted to test its skills. Believe me, although it was small, it had a wealth of experience. Look, Kaoko's already focused on the wooden plank. Uh-huh. Oh, can I not? Thank you! Okay, that goes here, maybe? But will this wiggle? I see what I gotta do. Whee! Provided that don't happen. What in the great Pokemon Gym side quests? Slowly. When it's here, it can't tip. And then hopefully when it rolls, it just goes and rolls onto the button. Okay. It's time for little dude. There. When faced with a problem, one must use one's brain. Who is smarter, Akami or Kaoko? I don't know, but as long as they're traveling together, no obstacle could stand in their way. Okay, I think 2 more. Alright, buddy, let's keep our balance, Akami shouted and Kaoko laughed. They played together and had a wonderful time. Okay, got that, so that's all I need to worry about there. Whee! Oh gosh! I was gonna say I can't go too far down. Now they faced a small problem. Kaoko loved these wooden planks so much that Akami had no choice but to stop and play with the Saurian buddy. It's a seesaw. Okay, last one. Okay, it's just another question of balance, and of course, it would be no great hurdle if these clever traveling companions. Can he get up here? He can. Because I'm probably gonna have to go, pardon me, underneath? Load this on this end. Push this off as a heavy weight. Didn't quite go to plan. It didn't quite spring up like I wanted it to. I don't think I got the weight quite as evenly distributed as I needed to. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here now. And LeBron? Kako has already enjoyed a wonderful time playing. Those wouldn't playing, so yet another simple game. Okay, that's all these. And we get some Sunspray Spirit. Ooh, a lot of these. I need these Primos, though. Good gracious. Make sure I get them all. I haven't been playing as often in the background. It's been too hot. Close the Sage selection? Yes, because I think I'm done there. We get a whole lot of prez. Oop, didn't mean to paint that blue. This was probably meant to be blue. Everybody on the crew's like, you're messing it up. Oh, but that one was yellow. Maybe some of these are meant to be some colors and some are meant to be others, but how could anyone pluck the courage in an atmosphere like this? It's turned romantic. Why the silence? Come on. Okay, what is next then, if that is completed? Yep, it gets a little check mark now. Strikers through the storm. While at Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, you bump into a marksmanship instructor who has prepared some shooting practice. That's all the way out there. I kind of also want to eventually grab this, because then if I grab every single waypoint, that I think counts for something as well. So I might actually come here really quickly and just bolt it to that sucker. Knowing my luck, it'll probably have me come back out this way anyways, but hey. If there's any Pyroculus, that gives me a chance to grab them. Eventually I want to get out to where the Flower Feather Clan is too. Because I want to gather materials for Chaska. She's a really good character, and I can't fully utilize her yet. Yeah, there is stuff. Where's the Pyroculus gonna be? There it is. This is a challenge thing. Siren Graffiti. Work with the Yumkasaurus staff and complete the cliffside graffiti within the time limit. How? Do I need to... I gotta be as one of these. Do I? As I get myself stuck. How do I... Oh, I pick it up with this. And then I fire it with this. perfect does it have to be? And how far can that go? Not far enough. Maybe it moves? Once it gets perfect enough? Oh, they added some over there. That helps. I need ammo. How fast can we paint? Totally not fast enough. Especially with that rate of fire. That is not where I intended to aim. Let's do that again. I got a better idea of what it wants now. This one's way bigger, so can I... It's not what I'm asking, game. Thank you. Because I don't know how perfect it has to be. I'd be so much better off as a little thing, too. Yeah, some of these are just, like, not filling in that great. So I'm gonna grab some of these and just do my best. Because I don't know how filled in it has to be. Some of these sections are just not filling in super well. There we go. It's not perfect. But it's something. Like, what about over there? I feel like I need to activate this little dude instead. Guess there's treasure over there. I need time, you said. Time for what? Why are the surf rings different color? I need someone to paint them differently. In what way did you say? Swim rings and surfboard the same color. Ah. Guessing blue. Talk about these? Oh. Just one of these needs to be a different color then, maybe. Are they better now? Maybe not. But what What color does he want them to be? Maybe he only wanted me to paint one? Maybe these were fine the way they were. Oh! Oh, they all need to be 3 different colors. I see. Be more specific next time. You? Everything here seems to be in working condition. Why isn't it open? My apologies. Unfortunately, our decorator got a little too tipsy last night and couldn't make it to work today. Would you mind dropping by tomorrow instead? Oh dear, I'm too old to drag these aching bones all the way back here tomorrow. Not to mention, we've already got plans for tomorrow. I'm sorry, the whole idea of a summer photo booth is to give each customer their own personalized photo background. But without our set decor, we just can't make it happen. Need a hand? Really? You two be willing to help? That'd be amazing. It's not complicated at all. Just set the photo backgrounds based on the customer's requirements. That sounds like fun. Fantastic. Alright, who wants to go first? I have a suggestion. Ladies first. That's fine by me. My, such gentlemen. To tell the truth, I'd like to take a photo with such fine young people as yourselves. Alright, I suppose. It's fine by me. Wait, that's not enough. I'd like to add 3 more young men to the picture. You can manage that, can't you? Cougar Grandma. Oh, maybe some fireworks. I used to love that kind of thing when I was your age. You got it. Let's get started. Lisa gets busy, quickly finishing setting up the area. Alright, give us a smile. Be more enthusiastic. Okay, it looks like I got max whatever. I feel like I've been taken back to that romantic summer 50 years ago. Grandma, I feel like a lot's being implied there. Oh, I can change the music in the areas? The last one turned out great. Next up is the strapping fatuous. What kind of photo do you have in mind? Please make me look like a sharpshooter. You know, one glance at people will know I never miss. That way it won't matter much when I rank near the bottom in company marksmanship contests. You got it. Let's get started. There was a lot confessed there, my dude. I see. Ring the balloon when the other balloons are close. I am the gun, and the gun is me. Did you witness my expert timing? Good gracious. The last one turned out great. Finally, we have a dashing young man. What kind of photo do you have in mind? Why, thank you for your compliment. My whole life I valued good bearing and grace above all else. With good bearing, one lacks elegance, and without grace, one lacks refinement. I'm sure you understand my requirements. Give me a sec. Gotta get this started. It's busy quickly finishing setting up the area. Alright, what's this one? They're all quick time events. Make sure the yacht's in frame. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that was the last one. You two really saved the day for me. If not for your help, I might have been inundated with complaints. Don't sweat it. We're the most helpful adventurers ever. Oh my gosh, Lumion actually says it instead of Paimon. Adventurers, huh? How about I take a photo of you two? Let's capture that helpful spirit of yours. Come on, smile for the camera. An easy breezy Natlan is an easy breezy summer. Thank you both once again, and take these as thanks. So I get both. Okay, nothing else to say there. I wonder if that was maybe one of the quests and I accidentally got it too soon? I don't know. Like I'm in a zone with stuff? Let me see. Do I have all the waypoints unlocked? I think I do. I'm still gonna grab the one thing over here really quick. I know there's a Pyroculus. Hiding just under the ridge. Hindsight, I could have teleported, but you know. I can see it. Because I don't know if the quests themselves are going to stick around. Some might not, but some might. Gotcha. Okay. Back to business. You in the red mage outfit. Oh hey, if it isn't Lumine. If you're up for testing your marksmanship, would say you to giving this game a shot, from the Flower Feather Clan. That's right. I used to be a shooting instructor back at the tribe, had my hands full teaching folks about aerial marksmanship techniques. And wouldn't you know it, many of my students went on to become real legends in the battlefield. It's a pity that their glorious achievements were only things that ever came back. As an instructor, I always longed to join my students in the battlefield, but the other tribespeople would never let me. Your skill is in teaching and far more valuable than your marksmanship itself. That's the sort of stuff they would say. And I had to stay put for the sake of the tribe. Of course, staying put didn't mean I just sat on my hands and... I almost read that, sat on my hands and knees. I've been spending my days workshopping new ways to teach people how to shoot. So you came here for more workshopping? Something like that. More accurately, I'm trying to find ways to get children interested in marksmanship. Maybe don't. Regular marksmanship training is hard and not particularly interesting. There's no sugarcoating it. Our warriors can push through with their willpower alone. But it's a different story with kids. I'm just worried that they won't have the patience to learn if learning isn't fun. If they run into too many hurdles, they might get turned off from the art of shooting altogether. So I want to create something that's fun, but also lets children pick up the basics of marksmanship. Which brings me to the fruit of my workshopping. I guarantee as an instructor that it's interesting, thrilling, and most importantly safe. So it's a game for kids. It might be a bit too old to find that it's challenging. Don't give me that look. If you like, I can prepare a different, more age-appropriate set of challenges for you. Right this way. Get on the stage and get ready to take aim. I promise you're in for a good time. One second. I feel like I hear a weird vibrating buzz. I don't know. Where are we going? Maybe I already did it. Or maybe just unlocked it. I don't know. I can't tell. How about it? Up for a few rounds of shooting? Okay, there we go. Sure thing. Get on the stage and get ready to take aim. I promise you're in for a good time. Okay. Scene objects. Rules. Defeat all opponents. Have at least 10 munitions remaining. Have at least 20 munitions remaining. Okay, so I gotta conserve ammo this time. The Strikers Through the Storm challenges you will use a special recreational device to aim and shoot opponents. Press the aim button to start aiming. Aim at your targets and press the shoot fire to fire projectiles at the target your lens is aimed at. Defeat all opponents to complete the challenge. Opponents include relatively weak duds and significantly stronger bandolores. Hit the weak spots on their heads to deal increased damage. Oh, it's a super sniper. In ambush mode, ammunition is limited. Utilize the limited ammunition to defeat all enemies. Use horizontal camera sensitivity and vertical camera sensitivity under camera in the settings menu to improve your ability to control your simulated shots. Oops. I thought I could shoot the balloon and hit him out of the sky. I didn't know it wanted me to go for a headshot. Am I supposed to be hitting some of these that are quaking in their boots? There you are. Seriously, it looks like an Among Us dance. Keep moving. Did they aim back at all? I've kind of been doing this quickly in the thought that they were gonna come for me, but they don't seem to be doing so. Combo kill. Maybe I could have gotten some of these closer. Challenge complete. Incoming onslaught of lackeys. Defeat all opponents. Have at least 5 HP remaining. Okay, these will attack me. The other one was just a sniper quest. In desperate defense mode, opponents will attack you in multiple waves, and you must defeat them all before your HP runs out. In this mode, you have unlimited ammunition, so feel free to unleash a storm of bullets at your opponents. Additionally, Captive Easy Breeze capybaras will appear on the battlefield, and you will lose HP if you hit them with stray bullets. Don't shoot friends. No, he hit the capybara. Oh, dang it. Hey, dingus. There's dynamite. No, run, friend! No! Hello? Ah, I didn't reach up top. I got him in the knee! Okay, defeat all opponents and HP remaining again. Incoming, surrounded by scoundrels. Oops. Hello? Hiding, I see. God. Didn't quite hit him in the head. Alright, defeat designated powerful opponent. Showdown, the thuggiest thug. In duel mode, you have to defeat a powerful enemy known as the Unyielding Master of Stone. This enemy has a powerful ward, making it difficult to deal damage directly through regular shooting. Shoot the exposed weak spots that are available when it attacks. Or defeat the lackeys it summons to effectively weaken the ward and gain opportunity to defeat the Master of Stone. I have limited ammo. I'm so curious if I can do any damage before it falls to the ground. Where? He was in front of it. Okay, destroy its weak spots to interrupt their powerful attacks. As he's right in front of me. Is he dead? Okay, I think that's everything for that one. Leave challenge. Time for a new challenge. Here's all my prizes. Normally those come filtering in. Anyway. Next is with flying graffiti colors. While the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, you bump into someone who's super excited about spray painting. Oh, I bet that one lady I talked to next to the rhythm thing was the quest giver, and that's why I'm like, what do you mean there's only this one small piece? Oh, I think everything's in order. Can't shake the feeling that something's missing, though. Well, hello, Lamine. You're just in time. Up for a game of graffiti spray? Ah, there's no need to sound nervous. It's just a game. And in a game, no one gets hurt. At least not on my watch. I can't promise your clothes will get a little messy, though. That's why you typically get, like, a white shirt that they give you. I'm not very good when it comes to spraying graffiti. Excuses, smuses. Come on, this game is good for even absolute rock-bottom beginners. Just start spraying and you'll have a blast. The truth is, I was brought up to create something big, bold, and awe-inspiring to serve the spray painting subject. Well, let's just say, while I did deliver something pretty epic, not everyone has the painting chops to do it justice. So I did what a great artist would. I simplified it brief and placed more focus on the process of painting. Simply put, I guess it's like, I don't know how to put it simply. Let's just say you'll understand what you try. And by try, I mean it's your turn to get out there and start making some art. Yeah, because you totally expect that the shirt is going to get completely ruined anyway, so it sort of becomes its own Jackson Pollock painting by the end. Alright, now all that's left for everyone is to enjoy their painting. And in a way, you sort of created your own unique shirt out of it. That's the spirit. Now it's your turn to get out there and start making some art. Have at it. During the Fly with Colors Graffiti Colors Challenge, the Asha's phlogiston will always be in a fully charged state. It won't be consumed by any actions. Make the most of the Asha's abilities to paint objects on the scene and achieve a higher score within the time limit. When Graffiti Grooves reaches its maximum value, a painted gift box will appear. Use specific colors to paint the gift box to gain a large-scale instance of points. Paint the unique objects in each scene to gain more points and increase your graffiti groove. Doesn't matter what color? Alright, try the most basic painting first. Focus your attention, I'm about to release the balloons. Oh, I can match with people. Oh. What? During the challenge, after the vitality is depleted, Asha will be restrained from a period of time in a mysterious bubble. At this point, other Asha can spray the bubble to rescue the trapped Asha. In this case, the vibrant fruit will appear. Touching these fruit will cause the Asha to take damage. If 3 fruits of the same color touch, they'll all be destroyed, granting you more paints. In this scene, Shiny fruit will appear. Touching these fruits or rays of fire will cause Asha to take damage. If 3 fruits of the same color touch, they will all be destroyed, granting you more points. In some scenes, multi-crater balloons will continuously release Invisicolor ammo, clearing away painted areas and reducing your score of Graffiti Groove. Paint the missiles to launch them and attack the molten color balloons, dealing damage. Prioritizing and defeating the balloons will help you paint your graffiti unhindered. Okay, so this is a team game, which I'm not as big on. Try the most basic painting first. Focus your attention and release the balloons. These matter at all? Oh, is it a competition for colors? Maybe it is. Spray the middle layer of the box paint with red. I'm trying to. Let me switch. Oh, there we go. A new paintable object will appear in the scene. Yeah, because I can't tell if it's co-op or not. What you aiming at me for? Yeah, for this one, depending on how long it is. I might end up doing some of these in my own time. It's the same idea, but just doing the same thing over and over like a Splatoon match. Not a paint. Okay. Uh, 1010. Don't know if that's good or not. Tell me what you think, Puzak. Secrets of the Colorful Fruit. Score milestone rewards. Obtain 800. Oof. Pusak, I'm not vibing with you here. Next we'll try something a little harder. See the vibrant fruit over there? Be careful, we won't make it easy for you. I can't tell either. If these are cooperative or competitive. Notification for graffiti group by praying color to obtain more points. That's yellow. I said that's yellow! Okay, there's a box. I'm going! Wait. Yo, I was aiming for that one. Don't do that. I'm trying to switch it. Let me switch it. Yellow, not red. Oh, I'm stuck behind the thing! It won't let me turn! Any good? Who knows? 825. Probably not. But these might be partially luck-based. I'll go through one stage each to show them off. But if I have to collect the rest of the things myself, I'll probably do that in my own time. Current total score. Ah, yeah, because these are collective scores. Never thought you'd make it past the vibrant fruit. In that case, what if I take the fruit and give them the ability to fire rays? No! Anybody still out there? Molten paint in the forbidden border. Wait, this one's in the floor. Yellow, you fools. Yellow. This one's firing yellow. That's the thing with things like these. You can't really pick your teammates. Dang it. Come back, blue, come back! You can't just beat me out here, guys. Anything else out here? $9.50. It's better than before. But yeah, one of our teammates is constantly doing the wrong color, which means they don't know what the heck they're doing. Okay, last one. The War Paint of Rainbow Missiles. Total score doesn't seem to matter which one you do. You've clearly got the hang of it. Now it's time to bring out my secret weapon, multiple color balloons. Doesn't matter what color. Need the rainbow missiles to attack. Is it this? Am I supposed to be aiming at this? I must reload. This I recognize at least. Oops, sorry, man. Oh, those missiles. You're painting these. At least I have a better idea of how it works now. Put me down. I figured it out! I figured out the missiles! It's yellow. I thought it was blue. Refill paint 3 or more times, which is to say you contributed the least. Yeah, at first I thought it would take out the balloon itself. I thought it meant the missiles were like the little hand things that it has. It's missiles. And then I saw a hit bar above its head. And I made incorrect assumptions. You know, honestly, playing one more round will get it for us, so you know what? Let's just get it over with. Make up for past mistakes. Because the better you do, the less you have to do this, but I didn't get very high scores. Now I have a better idea of what it wants. Somebody already get that one? Nah, I'm playing with people who might not know these art here. Whee! I'm trying, I'm going! Here comes the bonus box. Okay, they got that side covered. Let go of the thing. Seconds, approximately. Hopefully a better score. What even is my score? There we go, 900. That should be more than enough. Challenge boards. A total of 4,000 points. Alright, that's all for gameplay here. Because I think the other stuff sticks around, most likely. Feast for the Senses. Yeah, this was back here. Be able was this lady that I talked to. Okay, drinks ready. Yeah, I'll have one. Coming right up. Here you go. Now join us on the dance floor. During a Feast of the Senses challenge, you score points by defeating as many opponents as possible within the time limit while the challenge ends. You will receive rewards based on your score. Shoot, it's combat-based. The Light Burst sound system in the Arena Challenge will... Oh, and it has a multiplier too. Oh no. Will store more and more energy as time goes on. Defeat opponents in the designated manner to add additional energy to the Light Burst sound system. Once the sound system is fully charged, use the Awaken skill to enter the dance-off stage and activate Light Burst Shock mode. When the Light Burst Shock mode, sound system will emit Light Burst shockwaves within the music. Press the correct buttons at the right times to amplify the power of music. And raise... I've lost my spot of reading. Raise the level of the shockwaves, thereby increasing damage of your opponents. You'll gain significantly more points when defeating opponents in the Light Wave Shock Burst. 70... 90. I'll try to at least hard mode. Fire and ice mostly. Oh, it's all my own. When a character triggers electro-charged or lunar-charged on an opponent. What the heck is lunar-charged? The effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Opponents hit by the shockwave will have their electro and hydro resistance decreased by 45 for 50 seconds. Art of View Party. Oh no, that's fine.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, get that.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Oh no, I brought Kuching? That's not who I meant to grab. This isn't who I meant to grab at all.
Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
I grabbed the wrong character.
Let my name echo in song! Shower me with praise!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Cut to the chase!
Time to testify. Ready.
Wrong button.
Time to shine!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Hunt them down. Loaded.
Let my name echo in song!
Time to testify. Into the shadows. This is sheer busted. Things are about to get dicey.
I don't know what the high score is supposed to be. Oh, but it's still in this too. Silver. Don't know if that's any good or not. Oh, I have to potentially get gold for all the points. Harmony of soft hues. Characters gain 150 elemental mastery. After a character triggers melt reaction on an opponent, the attack of all party members gets increased by 40% for 5 seconds. The light burst sound system will restore more and more energy as time goes by. If a character defeats an opponent within 3 seconds after triggering a melt reaction on them, the light burst sound system will gain an additional charge. So fire and ice. Problem is I don't have a lot of passive ice that are built. So, like, you can probably sling stuff around, and that could be helpful. But a lot of my ice are sub-physical, and you're not built yet. So, you're part physical, Chongyun's part physical, Rosaria's part physical. Shoot. Layla's passive ice, but she's not really built. Is there anybody that's just an absolute fire NATO in here? Ooh, I don't know about this party. I have Diona and she could be a battery, but for Ganyu, as well as HP restoration, but I don't know.
Not now. Stars, shine for me. All hail.
I want someone that's bringing out passive ice, like, constantly.
Time for your arraignment. Boom! Cold, lines of command. Born of ice and frost. Goes the ship down. Fuse is lit.
So it's not so much about dealing damage as it is just having reactions constantly go off. I'm getting the hang of it. Where it wants it to be.
Don't be scared. This is long overdue. Wrap up with flame. Cold, lines of command, my guiding stars.
Also, is Layla a different voice? I know due to the incident TM, a lot of people are getting different voices. Yeah, a lot of the studios they're signing are actually UK studios because they have better protections. And as a result, a lot of these characters are actually secretly British. Silver? For that? Really? Ugh. If it's for a crown, I might, like I said, do it in my own time. I'll try these all out, but... Endless Snow. When a character triggers a frozen reaction, the attack of all current party members is increased by 6% for 6 seconds, max 3 stacks. Addition, if 3 stacks, the crit damage of all party members is additionally increased by 60%. The light burst sound system will restore more and more energy as time goes by. If a character defeats an opponent within 3 seconds after triggering a frozen reaction on them, the light burst sound system will gain an additional charge. Okay, so again with ice, which I'm not a huge fan of here.
Strike a pose! Stars, shine for me! Blaze over! No touching! Let the world collide! This is long overdue. Born of ice. Not now. Cole, learn to command.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Okay. I wonder if I'll have better luck if I really get these all perfect. Maybe that was a lot of the additional points I missed too. Sounds like a lot of free points.
Time to shine! Let's call a ceasefire! Don't be scared. For Rex Lapis! Access denied.
We're way behind Scorn of Ice and Frost.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Stars, shine for me.
Blaze over! Access denied.
I am not gonna make that.
Next on the agenda...
Do you boys like to get over here?
My guiding stars.
Time to shine!
It's probably bronze. Oh, silver. Okay. 10,000 points. We're a ways off. 10,000 points in each one. Yeah, I might have to try some of these without the multipliers. The fire's him, fire unbound. When the character triggers a burning reaction on an opponent, the opponent will have their pyrodendro resistance decreased by 45% for 4 seconds. When an opponent or near the character is affected by burning, a shockwave will be unleashed in the opponent's position during pyro damage. A shockwave can be unleashed this way every 4 seconds. The light burst sound system will store more and more energy as time goes by. If a character defeats an opponent after 3 seconds of using a burning reaction on them, the light burst sound system will gain even more damage. So we do have Dendro at least. Let's get some Pyro. In case people wonder why I don't use Klee as much, she just doesn't have as good of like artifacts and stuff. She's not as well built. Where is Nahida? And I'll hate them. So I don't really know. I could bring Bennett as a boost. In hindsight, maybe I should. In hindsight, how do I... Since I don't have that many passive characters. Hold for just the order. Remove. She's a healer. We also have Pyronado over here. So less for healing, more for buffing. And how's your thing not fully charged yet?
Everybody stand back!
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
Boom boom!
Oh, shoot. I was going for the one that was in the middle. Didn't go to plan.
Sharing my knowledge. Hey,
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's lock! Time for your race!
The process of elimination.
I see everything.
Motion to compel!
Yeah, this needs to recharge.
No.
No! Oh, I can revive characters. Oh, we're so close too. That's not fair.
Incinerate!
Yeah, with a score multiplier of 10, I might be able to do it. But as is, I'm missing out at the moment. Or I could try it on a lighter score too. It depends. We'll see. Alright, so that's all the holiday events. It's technically not complete because my scores leave a bit to be desired, but let's check out the summer gift. Outfit gift. Can claim once you— oh no! Once my Sunspray Spirit reaches 1200. Out of 1800. Okay, I have enough, I worried there for a second.
Grab some paint and let's get graffitiing.
Adventures in a Blazing Hue. Bennett outfit unlocked. So we get this for free. If you miss the event, you'll be able to buy it in the shop, although it's quite expensive. Okay. And now for this. We can get the weapon to Flame Forged Insight. I am so curious who this would even be good for. Flame Forged Insight is good for whomst? Best characters. Says Gaming, Kave, Dea, Dori, Sayu, or Beto. Flameforged Insight is best suited for Kave and Sayu, as it provides significant boost in elemental mastery, which boost characters rely on. On top of this, Kave also enjoys the bonus elemental energy to bloom reactions from the weapon's passive to increase his ult instances. Still, I already have a special weapon for Kave. Is a good alternative reaction-reliant characters like Dea and Gaming, despite favoring other better weapon alternatives. In niche teams where both characters are actively involved pyro-related characters, additional elemental mastery provides a bigger damage for your team. Unique choice for lunar charge teams. That is a aspect we have not seen yet because it's going to be Nodcry. If you have Innefa in your team, you can use Flameforged Insight on either Sayu, Beidou, or Dori, as each one of these characters can contribute to triggering lunar charge to take advantage of the Claymore's passive. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be better characters you can give this to in the future. Obtain this. Drifter's Crystal Marrow. Specialized refinement material for flame-forged insight at first glance is just like any old mineral you might find throughout Natland, but due to the differences in local geology, even the same type of rock can have slightly differences in the stone marrow that can only be uncovered upon closer inspection. That's why travelers who once wandered through Natland collected this mineral. Some things need to be held in the palm of your hand before you can appreciate their uniqueness. As well as a remembrances of a distant journey, indoor furnishing. Oh, that's what it is. And prophecies of contention? Leveled up material. Apparently it's Natlanese. Get the speaker system from the battles. Get the cactus dude. The treasure box. Maybe get the crown of insight. Okay, I didn't get everything, but... Huh. I got all of the prizes, even though I didn't really get the complete weapon preview. And I'm not complete weapon preview, I'm done. The Sunspray Spirit. I want to look at something too. What was Kave's weapon called initially? So we got all that. Before I completely switch him out. Where is he? He's not raised up quite old. Mailed Flower is what I had him on. Who are you best for? Dia D, Luke, Beto, Razor, and Sayu. The Mailed Flower at max refinement can be a good weapon for a main DPS and sub DPS characters whose triggering elemental reactions. This is due to its high base attack, elemental mastery subsets, and personal buffs for attack percent and EM. I already have stuff that I really like on those other characters though. That suits their playstyle more. And I thought Kave needed like a ton of EM. No Kave on the list, which is very interesting. I'll have to see between these which one he is better suited for. Because even on the build guides I've seen, it says that one of his better weapons is this bloom, depending on what kind of... Yeah, best weapon for DPS build is the Mailed Flower. It is literally his weapon. Huh. Because of the EM it provides. I wonder if there's another character that's going to be coming up, because as is, aside from giving it to Gaming, who I already have a build towards. Where are you, bud? I have him on crit rate. I didn't think he needed so much elemental mastery unless you were doing something else. Rating S, Claymore. Best weapon is the Serpent Spine. If you have him on the Marichuse Hunter DPS for the crit rate. With his kit having an 8 HP fluctuations, his built with the Marichuse Hunter crit rate artifact set, which allows him to focus on stats like crit damage. The set is generally easier to build for stat balancing, even if the two-piece won't work on him. Equipping Elemental Mastery sands or weapons also recommend for Vaporize or Melt, although you can make up for it if you have enough crit and Elemental Mastery on your substats. Also, Crimson Witch of Flames. Best in slot is still Serpent Spine. Huh. Can focus with teams coupled on elemental reactions. If you have great rolls on the set, Crimson Witch gives a small advantage, but the stats are harder to balance than Marichose Hunter because of the lack of HP fluctuations. Crit rate and crit damage weapons are generally better with Crimson Witch of Flames for stat balancing, so if you use an Elemental Mastery Sands instead. Depending on how you want to play him. So yeah, if you didn't have this weapon, because you do have to pay for it, it is in the Battle Pass, then the Flameforged Insight would be like possibly next best. But as is, I feel like I don't have a character that it's actually well attributed to. And no, his artifacts are not completely leveled up yet, in case you're wondering, like, why are these so low? Because I need to work on things. I don't want to Crimson Witch set simply because, it's what I had available at the time. I can always swap it around later. So let's look at this thing. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this weapon. Like, who are you even good for if my other characters already have decent weapons? I have Sayu on the Favonius Greatsword. Beto, maybe? It doesn't look like it would fit her all that well. Dia I have on an HP build because she's really better as a sub buffer than she is anything else. Dory is kind of on my leftovers because I don't really use her that much for anything. Is this Elemental Mastery? It is. I'd have to see which one it actually ends up balancing out better as. And Beto. Beto is on Sacrificial Greatsword just so I can use her skills multiple times in succession and easily charge up her ultimate. So I don't know. I have iffy feelings about this weapon. I don't know if I like it yet. Eventually, it could be really good for somebody. For example, we got the Cloud Forged before we actually got Sethos, and this is practically his signature weapon, so maybe it'll be similar to that, but we also have some other weapons that I don't know who to give them to. Climate of Aishu, Ishin, that's if I ever get Kazuha in my dang party. But some of these I just don't have great outlets for. Okay, where did the darn thing go? I lost it. There it is. Let's level it. Let's also refine it. So it's so weird that they don't fill up the 4 slots anymore. So that has doubled its stats from where it was before. Don't have a whole lot of leveling crystals at the moment. What do you need to increase these mask thingies, which are on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, as well as shells from mountain weasels, which I have not encountered, so yeah, I can't even fully refine this yet because I haven't done enough Natland stuff. Let's take a trip on it. So what else is in here? Where is our guide thing? Because I don't know if I have to finish it. We get a letter from Micah. Do you plan on heading to Dragonspine in the near future? Recently, while surveying a new route there, I found the cliff marking on the old map is a whole 5 steps off from the actual location. Thank goodness I found it quickly. I've redrawn the map with precision, and I've marked down the newly added safe detours with green ink. I know you're a skilled mountaineer, but this particular area has plenty of fissures concealed by ice, so please take extra caution. I'm sending the revised map and a frost shield potion with this letter. I hope they will help save some trouble for you in the snow and storm. And that concludes the main content of my report for to the honorary knight. As for the rest, if you do not particularly busy today, please grant me permission to explain the new markings on the map in person. Yeah, that reminds me too, is that I could potentially buff my characters with food for another thing. Emmy, what are you up to? An easy breeze. Natland is an easy breeze summer. Welcome to Tete Island. Want to give our Splash and Dash attraction a try? You can start from over there. Sure, I'll give it a try. It's a great way to sober up after a night of partying. Enjoy. Collect 44 pyro particles. By going swimming. Which actually you should not do. Please do not go swimming. Well intoxicated. Whoa! I fly high. Assuming it wants me over here? Actually, what's it want now? Where's the other particles? It's like they're not launching. Hello? Yeah, I see that. Challenge failed. Oh. I can't easily get out. Excuse me. That's weird, I couldn't find the last ones. I understand what it wants. I just couldn't find them. Oh, it was these. I don't remember getting these. Isle Adventurer.
Alright, new toys for the boys.
Guess we still have that book thing. See if I can actually find said book thing. Here you are. These are all complete. Gweetsley Ridge Boating Spot and the Easy Breeze Market Pier. And then that'll be complete too. Easy Breeze. Oh, this is the one I'm missing. It's over here. Easy Breeze Market. Oh, there's two? How did I miss two? Easy Breeze Market. Gotta find some people with a camera. You guys giving any hints? Says the pier, which makes me think by the water. I can see a yellow building and some sort of cannon. Is this the yellow building in question? Seems further away. Maybe it's on the other side? Or down below? You. Maybe? Is it not? No, I don't think so. Maybe I already got that one. Yeah, that's the Holiday Resort reception. So this would be way somewhere else? Colorful cliffs. Maybe on the other side? I can always look it up too, if I can't find it. An Easy Breeze Netline is an Easy Breeze Summer. Hey there, folks. Anyone who paints the market statue in different colors will receive a generous reward. Doesn't matter which. Stop that! I'm not pressing it! I'm trying to open, thank you, my color wheel. Does he mean this? Maybe it's a one of everything type of deal. Ah, get the whole rainbow going, I see. But I gotta unlock the rest of my colors. Missing 2 colors. This isn't the photo thing either. Oh, it won't talk to me in this form. Easy Breeze Fontaine is an Easy Breeze summer. Come get a taste of Fontaine's finest desserts. There's a flavor for everyone. You're from Fontaine? Right you are. Have you heard of the famous Hotel Deppard? I used to be a passier there. A long time ago, we had a guest from Natlan. I learned about the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort from him. It seemed like an excellent opportunity to promote Fontaine's dessert, so I decided to set up a stall here. That Natlanese guest name was Tupslin Plea, I believe. He's got his own shop at the market. You should check it out if you're interested. And what about your wares? Okay, it's mostly stuff I already recognize. But that still leaves me questioning where the pier is. Is it one of these? You don't think it'd be? Anyway, post-stream cleanup. Ooh, don't fall. Right. Welcome to Colorful Cliffs. Want to give chromatic spirals and sky challenge a try? If you're interested, you can start from the hot air balloon platform over there. I think I already did that, thanks. Yeah, because I went up and painted the whole of that. If I come down from here, I should be able to hit this way marker. But I'm missing 2 wheel colors. You're different. You're like a little El Dorado bull. Matador Monitou. A mischievous Monitou seen near the Collective of Plenty. It seems to enjoy playing pranks, constantly waving a flag to attract the Tankosaurus's charges. However, it seems to be capable of stopping regular charges. Perhaps it's performing a second sprint in the keys to knocking it down? If you happen to see a Monitou standing atop rocks and taunting you, don't hesitate to charge straight at it. Something good might happen. But I don't see any such thing around here. Unless I can occupy it with one of these. don't see any cows. I see cows. This guy up there looks like he's stuck. Like, help me! I'm very stuck! Charging him, but it doesn't seem to. There we go. I'm coming after you. Dang, inventory. And there he is there. Did I get anything? There we go. Knocked out with a thumbs up. Put more into that. Great, but it has no good stats. I don't know, maybe... Like I said, my builds aren't perfect in this. But did you have to flat roll twice into defense on me? That's just plain rude. Then I feel like I might actually have to defeat these.
Attaboy! It's showtime!
They're terrorizing the poor Ashas. Oh, not that. I meant to occupy him. I possessed the wrong body. Easy breeze nights. Furniture. Someone's getting terrorized. You leave that man alone. He's just trying to sell his trinkets. I'm a dear customer. You really saved my day. Thank you for chasing away those Fatui. Is your name really Aloha? I don't know where those fools came from, but they didn't even bother to threaten me. I just stuck their hands straight into my bag. They're robbers, I tell you. Thank goodness you stepped in. I would have lost so much if not for you. Please, you must accept my thanks. Oh yes, I almost forgot to introduce this place. This is the Sunnyshine Alpaca Park, where we showcase gentle alpacas. There's also a bunch of related toys for sale. But those goons just scared off my staff and guests. Now I gotta go deal with this mess. If you're interested in visiting the alpaca park, please come back tomorrow.
It's all yours.
Like tomorrow? In-game clock? Or regular? Found your alpacas. Gentle Waves Guide, there we go. That's probably for unlocking all the waypoints. Interesting. Treasure chest boop all of a sudden. Maybe it's the ones we can earn prizes for. Maybe some of these are how we get our other colors. Whoa, suddenly it's occupied. Carpico has a yellow alpaca doll. I want one too. I want this one red. There's a souvenir with our tribal colors. We'll buy it. Well, buddy, get to work. We got... Nope. Yellow. I just suddenly... Sorry, air quality here is still kind of bad. Blue Saurian, excuse me. Messed that up. Has a red balloon. I want one too. Oh no, I didn't mess it up. It's that I got it right. And they are buying a ton of souvenirs. Little rascal, I want this, I want that. You're not getting anything today. It's because they bought it. With your tribal colors, you want blue. The guests are leaving one after another with toys in their hands, and a few uninvited visitors stroll into Alpaca Park. The Fatui who robbed me yesterday, it was you. What else do you want from me? Don't worry, I got this. No. The one leading the Fatui waves his hands. They hand you in a crumpled note. You unfold it. A few shaky lines are written on it. We're the captain's soldiers. Sorry, but we cannot speak. Our throats were injured while we were fighting alongside the captain. If you aren't just shambling corpses under there. We're heading back to Shiznaya soon. Just wanted to bring home souvenirs. Alpacas are great. Very peaceful animals. Hope everyone could be like that. We've paid already yesterday. We put the money in the bag. Please give us 3 alpaca toys. Thanks. So that's what yesterday was about. When they reached out their hands, they were actually paying? I'm so sorry. I totally misunderstood your intentions. My sincere apologies. Yeah, no kidding. Typically when someone hands you money, it means we would like to buy something. These toys, please just take them all. Consider them a token of my gratitude for beating you up. The Fatui leader shakes his head and holds up 3 fingers. I understand. You're just like the heroes in Atlan. True paragons of heroism. Then I'll pick out 3 toys with colors that match the vibes the best. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, we want a blue. Probably a yellow or an orange. Are these not the colors you want? Better be colors I have. Are you yellow or orange? The Fatui leave contented. Right. Thank you. If not for your help, I'd been overwhelmed today. You have my sincerest gratitude. You're always welcome around here. Okay, got all these. But that still leaves me with questions. Like, photograph opportunities. Market pier. Easy Breeze Market. Is this the pier? Probably not. Because it's the market. I feel like it would be around here somewhere-ish. It can't be this, right? Teleport waypoint. It's at the hill. Holiday resort. Just in case. Because this is a pier. I don't know if it's the pier, but it's a pier. Be looking for a yellowish building. Which doesn't quite fit these vibes yet either. What was the other one? Wheatsley Ridge Boat Spot. Boat boarding spot. I might actually look these up, because I'm getting on my own nerves here. Market Pier. Mento photo guide. There we go. Okay. One is approximately there. Awkward. It is showing it as here. Maybe because it was nighttime instead of daytime and I gotta do it at certain times of day? But it won't let me take the photo. I feel like I've done this one before too. Maybe it put it in the wrong spot? Holiday Resort Reception. Yeah, that's where it stuck that one. The 5 landmarks. There's one on the opposite end. There's a number 2 that's like over here.
A letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Okay, get off that, please. Looks like purple paint. If I fall in, do I get more colors? Oh, Mualani.
Just in time. Can you take a picture of me?
Sure.
Thanks. How about this pose?
Say cheese.
Let me see. Wow, it turned out great! You got the angle and composition just right. Thanks a bunch. I think I'll put it right next to my bed. Oh, or hang it on the wall. Maybe I'll add some pink and blue paper as a backdrop and a few seashells for the frame. It's gonna be awesome! Oh, and one more thing. Thanks for making this a summer I'll never forget, Traveler. It's been amazing!
Ooh, so maybe there's characters we can find actually on the map.
Just in time.
Maybe later?
No worries. All that matters now is having fun!
Okay, potential missable interactions. But yeah, this right here. I feel like maybe if I dip a Mana 2 in it, I can get it to... Or an Asha, excuse me. Can get it to turn purple. That Zaka ditched work before finishing his job, and God knows where he stashed those dolls. I'm gonna so file a complaint. Dolls modeled on Kaholosaurs. I've been painting them. But Zaka, my apprentice, hasn't been showing up for work lately. He still has 3 left to paint, and I've got no idea where he put them. Would you mind helping me look for them? They should be nearby. I can give you a hand. Thank you so much. Look around and begin searching for Kaholosaur dolls. Somewhere around here. Is this it? There's one! Here's 2. Oh, but he's in the water. I gotta get this guy to stop first. Oh, it changes the paint color. Hiding in plain sight. Didn't know I could do that. One more around here somewhere. The view's always better from the rooftops. Oh. Or he's just right up here in general. Oh, my dear customer, Zaka could learn a thing or two from you. Not only did you find the dolls, but you painted them in record time as well. When he gets back, I'll make sure he asks for some pointers. Please accept these as payment. Oh, it is how we get paint.
Treasure.
Okay.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Keep an eye out, I guess. Not the paint color I thought I would get if that was the case, but a paint color nonetheless. Okay, there should be a camera around here somewhere. Here's one of these cannons, so maybe it's down here. Take photo. Probably supposed to wait for the fireworks to actually go off, but whatever counts.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Okay. There's one more of these. Which is the Gweetsley Ridge boat boarding spot.
Navigating the world.
Gweetsley Ridge, Tete Isle. It's over here. Fair and painted. Landmark memento recorded.
A chest full of valuables and a
Okay.
trove of potential clues.
Well, we get a trophy for that. Don't mind me just getting comfortable. My legs are falling asleep. And we get to claim 60 primos. For getting all of them. So we go. Our book is complete. But I want to check another thing.
I got a new letter from the informant. Looks like the situation has changed.
Sunspray Summer Resort character locations. Let's see. I found Mililani. Oh, I can find a couple people. All right. Locations after a curtain call. There's 2 around here. I found Chaska.
Up for another challenge?
How about I take a picture for you?
Sure, let's go with that. I was thinking of giving something like this to my mom, but knowing her, she'd probably just raise her wings and give me a tongue lashing for not visiting her more often instead. So I think I'll just hold on to this as a memento for myself. Up for another challenge?
Sounds great.
All right then, let's do this.
What are we doing? Oh, an actual challenge? Oh, we actually get to compete against her?
A sense of doom pervaded all, even the very dust that rose in their wake. Run for your lives. A storm, a disaster, a calamity is coming for us all.
Ah, this is where the heroes come in, I bet.
Huh? The sheriff hasn't mentioned
Okay, you can just replay this. I don't care.
heroes yet.
He will. I already saw the henchman.
Just as things start to
Okay, I don't care too much about that. There's also one more character in here. Probably further in. But I also see treasure. No entry. But I've just entered. Maybe I need to paint stuff. Hey friend, I got a plan. What plan? You see those treasures? You go and draw their attention. I'll hit him with a surprise attack. Then we'll split the treasure 50-50. Deal? That works. Idiot, you've been tricked. Grab the treasure and get out of here. Oh my gosh, they're actually making off with it. What? So that's why this is here. Let me in. Guys catching up. Blast the path open. You got a boss. Is it gonna blow you up though too? Because you're in really close range to that. Just saying. Oh, you got us. Okay, let's head back here. I'm looking for a character, I swear. There you are.
Ooh, Pome Night. Sounds like there's gonna be tons of delicious food. Guess that means it's my time to shine.
Oh, that's it? That's all I can get from you?
Ooh, Pome Night. Guess that means
I'll get to your quest eventually, dear. Anything else around here that I should maybe know about? Oh no! I must rescue!
a bond is strong.
Thank you, friend.
It's all yours.
Let me get in this for you. And it lets me right up here. Oh, dang it. Couldn't get it to work. Couldn't get it to work. Are you in the stew pot?
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Where is it? Stuck in the cacti, are we?
Quietly now.
I'll get the tweezers.
A chest full of valuables.
It's hilarious they're
Full
actually
of
trying to
potential clues.
cook the wood, though. Get to work, get to work! And we got a mural. I see, the Hilly Trails must have unplugged their mural.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hunt.
Guess Oberon receives all my attention today. I wanted to be at the top, actually. Any more silliness around here? Since I don't really have a Natlanese treasure compass yet. We don't have enough paint! No! Wrong button. The hot air balloon's been activated. Enjoy the scenery. Okay, anything I can see from here? Wants me to ride these. Oh, there's one up here? There's an adventure, and the adventure is here. Anything from you, Gramps? Oh my god, this poor dog! Do we, is this a reference to something? Are you stuck? Are you okay? Should I be concerned? Should I call somebody? I'm just checking out the island to see if I'd missed anything. Yeah, because I wonder if this gives percentages like other places do. 62%, but it all counts as like one zone. Okay, we've met up with Chaska and the gang here. I want to check on something really quick. And that is my Asha colors. How to unlock all Asha colors. We're doing quests, remember well, disappeared dolls is for green color, these quests with Bennett for orange. I don't know what quest unlocks purple, just keep doing quests. Purple is Tales of Crone or something. Paint lore. Because I feel like I'm missing some. Fire paintballs, run.
Good roll.
Tips and tricks.
All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and
Auto
knock out
unlocked.
the rest of the
Traces of
work I'm
chroma,
feeling
disappearing
up to
dolls
it.
for gray, and what am I missing? I think I'm missing purple. Traces of chroma. Yeah, I'm still missing purple. Which is going to be at the Easy Breeze Market. With the guy with question marks. So it'll be approximately here. Then I can go back looking for characters. You. Gift egg ambassador? Easy Breeze Natlands needs to be summer. Presenting our gift eggs. Guests may claim 1 complimentary egg per day. Would you like to try your luck today? What's a gift egg? It's an egg that lets you test your fortune. They contain all sorts of dishes and desserts from all over Natland, but they look the same from the outside. Each guest can receive a free egg once per day, and for what they get, it all boils down to luck. Or should I mention there are also special secret editions? Let me pick one. Pick any that you would like. Blood of this land, bow before your king, Fienta, lay the blazing sun. If the drinks keep flowing, let's shred Sharky. Maybe next time. I'll just pick the one in the upper left. Make it easy to remember if I do this in future days. A limited gift egg. Containing a dish. But I kind of like it as is. Oop, I see treasure. Doesn't matter what color. Stop! They all need to be yellow. These all need to be red. Blue. If my controller would like to. Dude. Let me open the wheel. That's why I don't like this new delay that they have for like food and stuff, or LB, whatever. Far too many times. Could this color be any more tacky? What color do you want? Fashion is all in your hands. Well, I guess I fixed it? Question mark. Free money's free money. Dad, I want this. Why is this balloon's color all faded? Oh, it changes colors? Cool. Liney's changing. The star isn't golden. Am I seeing things? Why is it golden? Because I fixed it. Okay, he was around here somewhere. You give me purple. No vandalization. This is stunning work. The brushstrokes are delicate, the color's bold. You've got some real artistic flair.
I got good taste in art.
It's too bad, though. I heard the people in the street hired a security guard to catch any troublemakers who go around painting on the walls.
A guard? Paimon didn't notice any big scary guards.
Indeed, his name is Kotzel, I think. He looks totally normal. In fact, he looks just like me. Paimon's doodling on walls isn't exactly upstanding behavior. Sorry about that. We'll clean it up right away.
It's fine, really. I always thought the people around here were way too uptight anyway.
Oh, sorry, that's him saying. I thought the people around here were way too uptight anyway. This is Natland. What kind of wall doesn't have a little graffiti on it? Besides, as long as I cleaned it up before anyone sees, it's like it'll never happened.
Mr. Kotzel, you're the best.
Your worries are gone, but mine are still...
What's bothering you?
It's about this childhood friend of mine. Bit of an airhead, always drifting around like a flow current bird. Everyone calls him Little Floaty. He's always loved drawing and painting, and he's actually picked up some real skills. Says he's carrying the legacy of our old teacher, Alu. Nowadays, he's known at the face as Chromaflare. In the past, Chromaflare was famous in Outland for an amazing use of color and texture, so yeah, it's kind of a big deal now. It just so happens that Easy Breeze Holiday Resort needs someone to help with their facade design. So, they invited the group of designers under the guise of a bidding competition, and guess who won's on the list? I figured I'd ask to help some of the neighborhood shops design in the storefronts as well, but he said his schedule is packed to the brim. He told me he couldn't take on any more work unless he had two assistants.
If only there were two talented and reliable adventurers around with a bit of artistic sense. After all, he's a super famous designer. He's always been very generous, very spirited person. I can't imagine giving his assistants anything less than an impressive reward. That sounds like a reward that'll fit our Mara pouches. We're in!
Paimon, you're so easy to conceive. You figured out Paimon's weakness so fast. Hey, don't say that. Helping out people in need is an adventurer's duty too. Great. Then it's settled then. I'll give Zolan, this guy, a heads up. Just meet him at the cafe across the street later. Oh, and since it's a bidding competition, you might find some rivals who play dirty. Watch your backs.
We dealt with way worse than a bunch of crooked bidders.
That's reassuring. As for the graffiti, don't sweat it. I'll clean it up.
Okay, leave your little floaty guys to us.
Of course. It shouldn't be a challenge for the legendary Lumina Paimon.
So you recognized this from the start?
Yeah, he did. Unpaint it. Well, I never expected the famed face of Chromaflare to be so young. Definitely worth the long trip here. I've heard your school put special focus on color. Makes it feel like the hues are actually flowing. Any chance I'd get to witness that myself today? I wouldn't say we're experts, really. At Chromaflare, we simply have our own interpretation of how to bring out the textures of colors. It's a little different from how others do it, that's all. Oh, what a coincidence. We at the Varkas also have insight of our own when it comes to color. I hope you'll be willing to share some with your tips during the bid later. Color is the art of clash of contrast. Sharing tips would be inappropriate. We should have a friendly clash, a spar instead. Hey there, my bad. I got held up by something and couldn't get here on time. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long, pals. Well, hey, little floaty, it's really you. So you did become a designer. I thought Kotzel was just pulling my leg again. Big sis. Color is the art and clash of contrast, isn't that what the old man says? Anyway, you're starting to sound like a real designer already. Big sis, you don't need to say that out loud. Ah, so that came from the founder of Chromaflare himself. No wonder it carries such gravitas. Huh, Mr. Little Floaty, huh? Wonder if your skills can live up to Alu's legacy. Alright, little Floaty, go ahead and use my cafe as your canvas. Show him what Chromaflare is all about. Sure, I can do that. Just give me a moment. Kotzel promised me 2 assistants, but I haven't met them yet.
I don't suppose Assistant Marie come in. Ahem, Zolan, your assistants have arrived.
Wait, you're Lumina Paimon? Since when could Kotzel call in favors like that? Oh, so the legendary adventures. Even with the top-tier assistants, the result's still going to depend on the designer's skills. Fine, I'll give you a proper taste of what Chromaflare can do. Under Zolan's direction, you quickly complete preparations. Lumine, please take these pigments.
Whoa, the colors are weird. Are you sure they actually work?
Of course they work, and I'll have you know that they're very useful. That's what being a color master is all about. Turning the odd and ordinary into something brilliant. It's about drawing out the best colors in most unexpected ways. Okay, got it.
Hey, really? You're not just pretending to understand, are you? Alright then, shall Paimon begin coloring the wall, or is a color master commands?
As our color master commands.
I can't read.
Well, since we're playing rough, use bright yellow on the walls to amplify deep, profound coffee. As for other areas, you can do as you please. Then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, color for the walls. Tablecloths are blue. So I don't want to overwhelm on color. you're not letting me double jump. No, I didn't mean to get the wall. Oh, you're getting the wall dirty. Oh, it's you. How did it go? Did little Floaty give you any trouble? I'm still working on it. That's alright. Take your time. Little Floaty holds you back. Just let me know and I'll take care of him. So hot. This heck border's such a pain. Maybe you have to get all this too. What am I missing? Give the cafe color. Quest area reach. Decorate the walls of the cafe with yellow. Did I not? Did I miss the tiniest of spots? Yeah, a little bit.
Wow, it's so shiny and pretty.
These colors, the whole wall is rippling like a shimmering stream. I didn't expect to see this kind of vibrance out of the backwater place like this. Little Floaty, this is seriously amazing. Aw, come on, big sis, it's not that big a deal. Ever since the old man passed, I haven't seen color like this again. If he was still around, he'd be so proud of you. Well, Avo, still think the Varikas can hold a candle to what you just saw? No need for that, I'm backing out. This piece has already blown past every expectation I had. If I show up at the competition, I'll just embarrass myself, so without further ado, goodbye. Huh? Already gone? Oh man, I missed the good part. Kotsu, you numbskull, why didn't you tell me the cafe was Big Sis's place? Kotsu, you brat. Where'd you run off to all this time? Why you always show your face only after the dust settles? Hey, chill, Big Sis. Someone picked up the chroma flare mantle. That's big news. Of course I had to let the old man know first, right? Especially when one is inheriting this very person he thought had zero talent with color, the so-called cartographer. You bet I rushed over to tell him. Hey, it's been years. Are you seriously still using that nickname on me? Don't you ever get tired of it? The cartographer? Did you know when little Floaty was a kid he used to draw all over the blankets? Please, Big Sis, I'm begging you, not this story again. Come on, what's the big deal? Don't you remember that time when you... look everyone, I really need to prepare myself for tomorrow. See you later, goodbye! Look at that, our shy little clumsy Floaty really has grown up, huh, Big Sis? He sure has. I can't believe he used to bid as an excuse to bring him back. If the old man was still here, he'd be over the moon. Of course he had to come back. Chroma Flare started here. It's only right that it ends here, too. And there's you. The old man had such high hopes for you. Then you disappeared for years and never even told me where his grave was. And now the prodigal Kotsu returns, only to tell me he's given up on painting. How am I supposed to explain that to him? Come on, Big Sis. Painting is just a childhood thing. It was never the patient type anyway, you know? Well, I've still got patrol duty to take care of, so I better get going. Alright, you two. I need a quick word in private. Let's meet where you ran into each other earlier, yeah? That was close. Is this what getting older feels like? Now that I think about it, the old man was the same, always going around sharing our embarrassing stories.
Wait, you had embarrassing moments too?
Of course, who doesn't? Like the name cartographer? The old man loved calling him that more than anyone.
That just sounds like you're embarrassing other people.
Well, that's not the point. The point is someone just revived the chroma flare style, and in front of Alva no less. That could be a problem.
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, it's a long story. About 10 years ago, an adventurer team called Free Spirits came to this land. Only most of the members were here on adventure. Big Sis wanted a getaway, and me and little Floaty had straight up to run away from home.
That's a bit too free-spirited.
It really was. The only serious adventurer in the group was also the most senior. He was an old man, a priest from the Masters of Nightwind. He originally trying to uncover some link before Sori and the inscriptions in Asha. But maybe we rubbed off on him. He suddenly dropped that and started researching the color theory instead.
Wait, don't tell me that old man was...
That's right, people used to say his colors hit with the force of a hammer, but danced like light on water. That clash of power and shimmer is where chroma comes from. Ever since he created the style, he was on the lookout for someone to pass it on to. Little Floaty and I were young, so naturally he picked us up and forced him to call us master.
Force? Sounds like you're really that unwilling.
Back then I had no idea we were learning anything that would one day take all of Natland by storm. In the end, the old man passed without naming a successor. All that's left of him here are some old sketches and a few of his pieces. Since then, a bunch of us tried to recreate what he did, even me, but no one's really succeeded at it, except maybe Little Floaty.
Okay, Paimon gets that part now, but what about that got to do with there being a problem?
Because people like those merchants from Nodcry, they've got ambition, power, and zero hesitation when it comes to playing dirty. What a headache. If they ever try to get forceful, poor Little Floaty might be in real trouble.
No worries there. Lumine's super strong. Those guys wouldn't stand a chance.
Plus, as righteous adventurers, we wouldn't let the bad guys get away with anything. Right? Well, after everything you just said, how could I refuse? Besides, you took us... Our time as assistants isn't over yet. You two are lifesavers. How about we meet at the main road at the Easy Breeze Market tomorrow? I'll put together a detailed plan too, just in case.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Okay. This seems like it's going to be a bigger quest than I anticipate, though. So as a result, I might resume my character searching, because there's a few people I still want to find. So let's start from the top and maybe work our way down. So there's someone over here. Actually, there's two people over here. Because then I can always come back and do these at a later time.
So, how about it? Now that you're all done, we can finally have a proper drink together, huh?
You make it sound like I was holding out on you. But if you and I had a real drinking bout, I don't think these poor little aphids could handle it. They'd have to flit to and fro, making mead till their wings gave way.
Spoken like a true bard. That impromptu toast you gave just now was spot on, too. For happiness and freedom. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what we all need right now. You must have been to your fair share of banquets in Mondstadt, huh?
Of course! They don't call it the City of Wine and Song for nothing. Besides, without being able to come up with a decent toast, how else might a humble bard earn themselves a regular supply of free dandelion wine?
Well, when you're free, you're always welcome at our tribal banquets. They'll be fighting over who gets to host you, I guarantee it. Just so you know, they can get pretty rowdy. Banging, stomping, belting out off-key drinking songs, stuff like that. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Of course not. That sounds like great fun. If only our two nations could throw a joint banquet someday.
Oh, great idea. I'll make sure to load up a few extra barrels of AetherNightmare for the occasion. As it happens, the Collective of Plenty recently launched a new drink called a Canepa Cano. I'll make sure to bring some for you and your friends to try out too.
Alright, next. Should be a little further down in the center. I don't think they'd say the same things twice, but they probably would. Everybody else did. So next is sort of in the center here. Oh, viewpoint. Might as well grab whatever I can. I see Kachina.
This place is buzzing. It's just a shame Io couldn't make it. Poor guy got a stomachache yesterday. I wanted to go trampolining together.
Okay, and then the one should be over here. I see her.
I don't often get to take time off, so I think I'll start by finding a nice spot for a nap. Hold on, something about the dance-off stage looks off. Could it be the bearings? No, wait, it must be the stand. Guess I'll have to go check it out. Ugh, how many times have I told them to actually read the manual when they're operating this thing? But apparently, nobody listens to me. Yay.
Mood. Big mood. Okay, there should be one more. He should be up closer to the stage. according to the map. Either over there or up here. Hello? Where are you? Boys? Maybe it's further in.
Take it easy.
Looks like it could be. It seems like a bit far in. I don't see them. The map's pointing to right in here. They're next to the water. Next to some sort of railing. So something like up here. Because this has a railing. That doesn't have a railing. Yeah, I feel like it would be right up here. Other side, maybe? That feels too far over. I don't see them. The guide is pointing, like, right over here. It's only at a certain time of day. I would like to lighten it up, that'll make it easier. Yeah, because they're standing next to a railing. They're up here and standing next to... Kind of looks like... I see 2 palm trees in the photo. I'm so confused. Eva! Run! Hello? Because this feels too far up now. Click here to open map in new tab. Can I zoom in? Yeah, they're on the bridge, but they're not on the bridge. I do not see them. Or maybe it's on this bridge? It's bridge E. Oh, we're way too far up now. It is like right here, guys, on the guide I'm looking at for where they appear. Did I somehow miss them? Yeah, because that's 3 dinosaur spots. This is driving me nuts. Pointing to here, but I don't see them. It should be here. It should be like right here. I know no amount of looking in the same place is just gonna make them automatically spawn, but... I'm gonna check back up top real quick. See if the other characters are still here. Please still be here. Okay, you guys are still here. Why is Aoife and Aurora on? swear I cannot find them. Optional, talk to your friends. Curtain call of summer night. I found Ben and Venti on a beach. And Kachina and Silona nearby. I can't find anyone else. Alright folks, here goes. Aoife, Chaska, Vrasa, Milani, Yansan, Bennett, Venti, Kanish, Nalha, Mavuika. Get the Asha speedrun. Apparently there was somebody talking about an optional Kaya scene I probably missed because of how extremely optional it was. Aoife. If you go to the south part of the map, near a pond, you can find a quest with Aoife and Auroran. The next day you can do the second part, and if you log out of the game when you come back, you can find them near the stage on Tete. There's a whole quest you gotta do. What? I gotta do a quest and log out of the game in order to find them? Near a pond. Near a pond? What pond? South part of the map, near a pond. How far south of a map? What pond? Like, you mean here? Here? What are you talking about? What pond? Aoife Aurora, extremely missable. Okay. Good to know. I'll do the other ones then. Let's find... Oops. Some of these look a little easier to find. Kanish should be here-ish. I see him.
This challenge looks like it'd suit you right to the ground, Kanish. Wanna try it together?
I know full well that you're planning to kick me in the back the moment I jump. I bet you're also thinking about pulling out a plank or two, so I end up plummeting to my early demise? You already tried that over at the Scions of the Canopy, remember? You should know better than to think I'd fall for that one twice.
Curse you and your stupid vigilance! Who else acts like that on vacation? Absolutely insufferable.
Ooh, I see a key thing. Okay, this place has gotta stay. Though, apparently I need to do a quest in order to get Aoife and Auroran to appear? I'll have to do like more research on that in my own time. Don't drown. Next is Bennett. Who looks like he's near some lawn furniture. There he is. How you holding up, bud?
Thanks for coming on this adventure with me, traveler.
About the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort.
Sunny islands, crackling bonfires, exciting attractions, carefree parties. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was all a dream. But knowing it was all real, I'm starting to feel emotional again. This must be true happiness, huh? Not only did I finally meet the people dearest to me, but together with my closest friends, I spent a summer I wish could have lasted forever. I really am the luckiest person in the world. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me, traveler.
What about your journey back?
I picked out gifts for my dads and everyone back in Mondstadt. I was convinced my bag would be big enough, but I ended up having to buy another one just to squeeze everything in. I also picked up a bottle of concentrated honeydew. When I get back, I'm planning to ask Diona to create a dandelion-flavored drink for Professor Venti with it. Wait a sec. Diona. Oh no, but what about Draft? How could I have forgotten Draft? Yes, Guess I'll be making another trip to the market then.
Please don't give her dad any more alcohol. Okay. Next is... Let's scooch our way over here. We got Chaska, Varessa, Shilonen. It's over at this.
Letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
And she's right here.
This place is incredible! Perfect for a bit of cardio, huh? Around about my third lap, a few Ashas started trailing me out of curiosity. But by the 10th, they all had collapsed by the roadside. I'm letting them rest. For now, at least. Let's hope we see some progress tomorrow.
Here we go, that's that. Oh, I actually have to be the beast. Woo! Hopefully I'm getting the pyro particles. That's one way to get that. Quest near a pond. Is this the pond? Oh my god. You too.
Look! There are people over there!
They look familiar. I think that's...
Auroron and Aoife!
Oh, other Granny and Paimon. I knew those were voices I recognized.
My bro!
Ha, you're here at the resort too? Man, it's been a while.
Yep. Chaska told us you've been working here. Guess we were bound to run into each other at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, this place has a nice vibe to it, don't you think? I hear everyone's been having a blast.
Definitely. With any luck, it'll only get better and we'll get even more visitors. What about you two? How's your work going?
Not bad. The Saurian staff and the aphids are all in good health and full of energy, so we had some free time on our hands. Thought we'd take a look around.
Aphid staff?
Huh?
Remember, he treats animals as people.
The aphids are part of the staff too. You missed that part.
They do work hard.
Right. My bad. I'm grateful to our entire staff, of course, and to Mr. Auroron for looking out for them so proactively.
We got here early to fight for an important cause. That's its own reward.
You see, this is my bro's first time getting a formal invitation like that, and as you can probably tell, he's very, committed.
Enthusiasm's a good thing?
See? Other Granny knows what she's talking about. Every day, we get a new chance to fight for what's important. Kakuku taught me that.
But aren't you just fishing? Since when did that count as fighting for what's important?
Food's important, Paimon.
Do you even hear yourself?
Since it
Especially
was
coming from you,
suggested by a
Paimon.
friend, of course. He's a famous adventurer from Mondstadt with incredible luck. If he says it'll work, who are we to argue?
Wait, Bennett?
Yeah, that bro spun a stick around and it ended up pointing at this pond. As Auroron put it, better to follow luck where it leads than try to make your own. So we came to fish here.
Okay, even if that made sense, this pond is surrounded by capybaras. Can you even fish here?
Of course. Capybaras are gentle creatures, so we're good. Besides, when life gives you water, you fish. That's what Granny taught me.
Ah, another one of Granny's pearls of wisdom. Along with, when life gives you food, you eat. Or, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Exactly. Except we're the ones handing you lemons this time, other Granny and Paimon. Since you're here, why don't you fish with us?
And to up the ante a bit, whoever catches the biggest fish gets a pint of Auroron's Aphid.
Now that's an offer Paimon can get behind. Did you forget who you're dealing with here?
We never back away from a challenge, and the Traveler is a tough opponent.
Let's do this, bro. We'll take you on, grandson.
I got your game face on, I see. All right, I'm down.
As the elder, you should go first, other granny.
Happily. Haven't gone fishing in this game for a while. Although we're doing it a bit different today, I see.
Wow, the competition's really heating up. Here comes a pro move from the Traveler, and there's a bite! The Traveler reels it in, and up comes a...
Oh dear.
Is that an Asha?
Well, it's not a fish.
Wow, not exactly the kind of catch I was expecting. Not super sure how we're gonna judge that.
Nice one, other granny. We'll have to see if anyone manages to reel in something even more special. Otherwise, that might be enough for the win.
Thanks, everyone. I'm up against some fierce competition, but I think I've got a shot. Let's hope my grandson is right.
Quite the impressive showing from the Traveler. That'll be a tough act for the remaining 2 competitors to follow.
It's so interesting hearing Lumine's voice in this.
You got this, bro! Teamwork makes the dream work!
Sorry, Kakuku. There's no room for teamwork here.
Whoa, look alive, bros. I've got something.
I'm glad I went looking for this. Eva reels in the rod with all his strength. Looks like he caught something big. Because this is probably timed, but it's another unexpected catch.
Huh. Looks like Eva reeled in a Kaholosaur, towing a capybara? Not sure what's going on there.
Is the capybara okay? He's underwater.
Impressive. Eva's always had a way with animals.
Oh, wait, I think there's something wrong with this Kaholosaur's tail. I think he might have cut it on a rock. And I'm guessing this capybara was trying to help.
Or the capybara was trying to eat his tail.
No way, bro. Kakuku, can you go ask?
Yep, you got it, bro!
See? Haha, knew I was right. No, wait, that's not what's important right now.
Eva quickly checks the Kaholosaur's tail. Luckily, it's just a scratch. After a simple triage, the Kaholosaur and his capybara companion leave.
Aw, a new friendship. Looks like today is their lucky day too.
2?
That's right. It's my turn, and I have a feeling I'm going to win this thing.
Teamwork makes the dream work, bro!
Guessing that's your way of rooting for us, little guy. Where did you even learn that?
Kikuku fishing cheerleader extraordinaire.
Fishing cheerleader sounds too lackluster. We're fighting for something important. It needs to have a bit more Huh?
What is that? Quick, out of the way!
What did you reel in? A big monster?
Okay, this one looks a bit unusual, but it's another capybara! And he charged at us! Didn't you say they're supposed to be gentle creatures?
He must be fighting for something important too. I can sense it. Or maybe not.
Maybe we just disturbed him. How did you piss off a pigu? That's hard to do.
I guess that's just us. But he is upset.
Oh, hey, little dude! Awesome, bro! What? Is Kakuku trying to talk him down or something?
Comfort him, more like. He might not look it, but Kakuku has an amazing bedside manner.
Huh. Even with his, limited vocabulary?
His roundness
When
makes
you're
up for
talking
it.
to a capybara, I don't think human vocabulary matters much, Paimon.
Oh, right.
We just need to trust the little broski. Besides, when you're trying to communicate, I think tone carries more weight than the actual words. For example, hello means I'm happy. But hello means I'm frustrated. And hello, that's anger. A sign to run and hide because danger is near.
Okay. Paimon doesn't completely follow, but she'll take your word for it.
You learn something every day, huh? It's just saying that as the tone changes, there's a difference between hello and hello and hello.
Oh, my pleasure. It's the method I came up with to communicate with the aphids.
Aphid staff. Remember, bro?
No, not just the staff. There are aphids who didn't want to join, you know. I understand their feelings, of course, and I respect their decision.
Then maybe you can throw some of that understanding my way, bro. I'm at my wit's end here.
Huh, really? I thought you'd be proud. See? Look over there.
For real?
I don't know how it's going.
Wow!
I'm just trusting the process.
Whoa, looks like they really hit it off.
Okay, well, I am a little proud, but... Huh? Aurora!
Don't worry, I've got this.
Were you going for his tools? What were you doing?
Hello, Capybara King. Do you want something to eat? I have a fresh batch of Aoife's cookies here.
Roo.
Capybara King?
He ate them! Huh, looks like that perked him up for sure. Oh dear! Oh dear!
Is he not supposed to have those?
Hold on. How did our fishing competition turn into a petting zoo?
It's not a bad result. Pretty fun, don't you think?
Huh, true. Well, guess this makes Aurora the winner? Considering he managed to catch this, Capybara King or whatever.
It's a fine name indeed.
Sure.
King of the
Aurora
pigs.
Wins.
Pigoos.
None of us managed to catch an actual fish anyway.
Nice. Then I get the mead. Although, it was mine to begin with.
Well, you get to keep it. That's something, right?
True. And the Capybara King left us a little something extra, too. Look, I think it's a gift.
A gift egg and a picture? Huh. The location in this picture looks familiar.
Yeah, it's the house up on the hill.
Does that mean the Capybara King wants us to go there? Kinda seems like that, right?
Couldn't hurt to go see.
Yeah, definitely something to check out if you've got some time.
Maybe there'll be something awesome waiting for us.
Yeah, who knows? But we should come prepared just in case.
Encounters always happen on a holiday. Okay. Both brains and brawn. It might not actually have it up there anymore. I'm gonna cancel that. Is the house up on this hill, right? I think... The yellow house on a hill. Like right here. Race course, that's something else. Maybe it's not this hill. Maybe it's this hill. One of these has a yellow house. I swear. Not this one. It's that house up there, I think. Just checking to see that they aren't further away. Maybe? Maybe this house? Maybe not. Aoife and Aurora. Quest. Hidden time-gated world quest. Okay. Can I mute this tab? I'm trying to see where I need to go. Yeah, it's like a 30-minute quest. Good reasons.
All right, maybe I'll take
Follow a
one
search.
more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Okay, it's over. Some little village next to a teleport point. Here we go. Are they here? Located southwest of Hua Hill. How the heck in the world? All good reunions follow a search unlocks after completing the Encounters Always Happy on a Holiday, which is a world quest found in the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, because this isn't the same part of the quest. Behind the yellow house, near a stone wall that separates from the garden. Cuckoo first location. It might also be timed by day. So it might need to be a thing where I actually like log off in order to get it to spawn, or I may need to do more actual quests. After completing Encounters Always Happen on a Holiday, which I just did. The Easy Breeze Resort. We just did that. That was the fishing thing. Okay, next. It says there would be a quest here, but there isn't one. Located on the southwest side of Hua Hill. The quest marker will be beside the teleport waypoint. The location of all good reunions follow a search can also be seen from the picture obtained from here.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has
Yeah, it's not
changed.
showing up yet. I'm gonna bump ahead a day, excuse me, in in-game time and see if that triggers it. I can split this swirly queue. Yeah, it's not here. I don't like how they chose to do this. Yeah, I'm at the right spot and they're not here. And I just did the quest that they expected me to do. Will they be up at this now? It might be an in-game time thing. If it's an in-game time thing, then it's extremely missable. Is anybody in the comments being like, yo, how do I get the rest of it? 0 comments. Frick. Origin with a gift egg. Huh. All good reunions follow. Search World Quest is located southwest side of Hua Hill. Yeah, I might have to wait Freudian frickin' slips. A day in game time. So I might have to put these in different quest spots. Thankfully, it's not the last day for this. That means I can dedicate another day to this if I so choose. Easy Breezy in Natland Summer, 63% reward preview? maybe I'll actually give a shot to trying and completing this entire area, and I can do that in the next video. So with that, this is probably where I'm going to call it for now, since we've been going for 3.5 hours, and my quest won't spawn probably until a server reset, which is 4 AM for me. So for now, thank you so much to everyone who has joined. I'm probably not going to do a poll this time just because I'm getting really low on Prima Gems, so I might wait until I get a little bit more before I top it up. And I can try and see too if I can like finish this location. I don't know, that says it'll reward 400, so I don't know, we got a little bit of incentive. And like I said, I'm not 100% sold that this place isn't temporary, so yeah, this will give me something to focus on. So like and subscribe if you want to see more Genshin Impact, and I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye.
Of the work once I'm feeling up to it.